न द्वेष्टया कुशलम कर्म कुशले नानुषज्यते त्यागी सत्व समाविष्टो मेधावी छिन्न संशयः. Hello friends, this is the 10th Shloka of the 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this Shloka in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the Shloka says, Na dveshtaya kushalam karma, which means it does not avoid the disagreeable in action. Kushale nanushajjate, which means neither is attached to the agreeable. Tyagi sattva samavishto, which means such renouncer is involved in sattva. Medhavi chinna sanshayah, which means who is intelligent, destroyer of doubts. So Shri Krishna is continuing to speak on the sattvic renunciation in this shlok, and what he says is that the one who has performed sattvic renunciation, he does not avoid the disagreeable in the action, and neither is he attached to the agreeable. So such a renouncer basically is in sattva, and he is the one who is intelligent. He has destroyed all doubts. So this again is a very subtle message over here, because a lot of people are confused in this regard also. Even very intelligent people are confused in this regard. So you might have seen that many a times people say that, anger is not good. Anger is not good. And then they say, you should never perform any anger. That is very foolish statement that people make, basically, that anger is not good. Because anger plays a very important role in terms of, running this world. Many a times, a lot of injustice is performed in this world. And if you are not angry regarding that, then what will happen? You will become a doormat. People will just, they will just crumble you. They will just suppress you under their foot if you are not angry. Then, it's only the anger which basically moves you to respond to such oppression. When the British were performing so much atrocities on India, the Indians became angry and they counteracted. So saying that, anger is not good is a very wrong statement. It's not really the case that anger is not good. A controlled anger is always useful, but it is the controlled anger. So, Shri Krishna said at the end of 16th chapter, I think, that, you should renounce anger. That's what he said. But he didn't say that you should never be angry. He said you should renounce anger. So the confusion is, when people say that you should never be angry, the confusion is in terms of renunciation. People are not able to understand what renunciation is. So over here Shri Krishna is saying that the one who does not avoid the disagreeable and who is neither attached to the agreeable. So anger is also something which is, it is sort of disagreeable, but it doesn't mean that you should just, avoid it. Sattvic renunciation is do not avoid the disagreeable. So you should not try to avoid anger. The problem with anger is that, you are always told you should not be angry, you should not be angry, you should not be angry. And so when you get angry, then you feel bad that, oh, I became angry, and that creates the problem. That then gives you, that also gives you pain, because, anger is a natural response. If somebody has been unjustified with you, then anger is a natural response. It will come to you. It's not that you can avoid it. But the thing is, how do you manifest it? How do you then use it for your good is the thing. So anger, if you use it in the right manner, then it is very useful. So that is what you have to understand, that, when a person is living in this world, you have to perform actions. And when you perform actions, they will be agreeable and they will be disagreeable. And you should not really try to avoid the disagreeable, and you should not try to get attached to the agreeable. That is what is true renunciation. So in business, say for example, many a times you get profit, many a times you get loss. So you should not try to avoid the loss, and you should not try to become attached to the profit. You should just perform your actions. You should just stay in your nature, whatever is your natural nature. You should just stay in that. If your natural nature is to be like a king, then be like a king, perform the thing. You don't have to, give up your kingship and go into the forest. If your nature is to be a businessman, then be a businessman. Don't try to avoid the business and go into the world. If your nature is to be a sadhu, then yes, you should give up the business, or give up the your kingship, if you're being forced to be a king, but you want to be your nature is to be a sadhu, then you should give it up. So that is fine. But so whatever is your nature, use that. Whatever is your talent, you say that talent, you should use that talent to perform the right action, and not be afraid of the disagreeable in that action, or be attached to the agreeable in that action. So that is what you have to understand over here. Arjun is a fighter. His nature is to be a fighter. So, and he is saying that I should retreat from the war. So that is wrong, right? His nature is to be a fighter. So he should be a fighter. He should fight this war, and he has a just cause to fight this war. So he should fight it. Now people say you should not fight at all. I mean, many times people say, oh, fighting is bad. You should not fight at all. You should not use any sort of force. But Arjun's nature is to be a fighter, so he has to use force, and he has come to this juncture where he has to use this force to implement the right thing. And now if he says, no, I don't want to use force, I want to leave the war, then that is wrong. That is wrong renunciation. His right renunciation is that my nature is to be a fighter, and even if my loved ones are over here, for the righteous cause, I will fight and I will kill my loved ones. So that people have to understand. This is something which is so confusing to the people. People just say, oh, no matter what, you should not fight. No matter what, you should not get angry. No matter what, you should not earn money. Those kind of things people tell, and they confuse everybody. They confuse everybody because of that. Everybody's nature is different. A person whose nature is to earn money, he should earn money, but not get attached to it. He should not say, I am earning the money. He should say, Lord is using me to earn the money. If somebody gets angry, he should not really say, oh, I am getting angry. He should say, the Lord made me angry for that situation. If he is getting angry for the just cause. Now, if the person is not getting angry for a wrong cause, then that's totally different. That is when a person is in ignorance and he is getting angry. But when a person is in knowledge and he gets angry for a just cause, he should not really say, oh, I should never get angry. No. For a just cause, getting angry is okay if that is what is your nature. So that is the message of this Shlok. So I hope that I have explained this Shlok well to you. With that, I'll close this video. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.